the students. Now let us discuss another topic that is present in differentiation, that is called implicit function. Now first let me describe what is called this implicit function. Implicit function means whenever we get a function of this type, f x comma y is equals to some value that is present to be 0, or f x comma y is equals to some constant. Now in this particular function, the function f x comma y means what? We cannot segregate x and y separately. We have to, this function depends on both the variable x as well as y. So if there is not one variable, there is more than one variable, that is x and y. So in these type of differentiation, we will differentiate the function directly. How to differentiate the function directly? Let's understand this with an example. Now let me write a question over here. The question says x square plus xy plus y square is equals to 100. Now this is the question given to you. Now in this particular function you cannot separate x and y. See over here, see x is multiplied with y. You cannot represent y in terms of x. Neither you can represent x in terms of y. So in this particular question, we are going to differentiate the entire function directly. Now if we differentiate the entire function directly, that means we are basically differentiating the x part and we are differentiating the y part. So in the case of in the case of left part and the right part, in the case of right part, there is a constant value, and if you differentiate this constant value, we are getting 0 over here. Similarly, in this particular case, we already know the basics, that is, we are differentiating each and every term separately. So differentiation of x square will give you 2x, and differentiation of this function we will apply UV method, because there are two different variables. So UV method says first function will remain as it is, differentiation of the second function plus second function will remain as it is, ddx of the first function, ddx of the first function, plus differentiation of y square is 2y. But if after differentiating y square, because there is a power which will come in the front, we have to again write dx of y. Why we need to write that? Because we are differentiating another variable, that is y, in terms of another variable, that is x. So whenever we represent a variable, we need to see that whether both the variables are same or not. We are differentiating y with respect to x, so they are two different variables, and this part should be equal to 0. Now dy by dx will remain as it is, so 2x plus x dy by dx plus dx by dx. If you differentiate this, you are getting 1, and this one will give you dy by dx is equals to 0. Now keep all the dy by dx containing term on the left hand side and without dy by dx containing term on the right hand side. So from this you are getting x plus 2y dy by dx is equals to minus 2x minus y, which I keep in the bracket, so it becomes 2x plus y. So from this dy by dx is equals to minus bracket 2x plus y divided by x plus 2y. So this is your answer. So we understood the basics of implicit function. In the case of implicit function, we cannot separate or we cannot represent one variable in terms of the other. So that is why we will differentiate both the sides with respect to x. If you are getting a constant, we will give 0, and if you are getting a equation over here in x and y combined, we are going to use the concept of UV method, and we are going to simplify that. I hope you understood this question very well. Now let us discuss few more questions that is based on implicit function. If you can see the first question, the question says x to the power 2 by 3 plus y to the power 2 by 3 is equals to a to the power 2 by 3. Now in this particular question we need to find out the value of dy by dx. Now whenever we get any equation, we do what? We differentiate both sides. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. So we generally write this, differentiate both sides with respect to x. After that we differentiate this one. Now in the case of differentiation, if we differentiate x, the power will come in the front and the power of x will be less than 1, or it will be reduced by 1. So it becomes x to the power 2 by 3 minus 1. Similarly, if we differentiate y, its power will come in the front 2 by 3 and y power will also be decreased by 1. But there has to be another dy by dx present with y. Why? The only reason is we are differentiating y with respect to x. These are two different variables. Is equals to 0 because a is basically constant and differentiation of constant is 0. Now if we take 2 by 3 common, we are getting x to the power minus 1 by 3 plus y to the power minus 1 by 3 dy by dx is equals to 0. If we take this 2 by 3 on this side, then if 0 divided by anything will give you 0. So we are getting x to the power minus 1 by 3 plus y to the power minus 1 by 3 dy by dx is equals to 0. So from this we are getting y to the power minus 1 by 3 dy by dx is equals to minus x to the power minus 1 by 3. From this, if we simplify this further, we are getting dy by dx minus x by y whole to the power minus 1 by 3. This is the solution. Or if we simplify this further, we are getting minus y by x whole to the power 1 by 3. This is your solution. Let us discuss one more question on this topic, implicit function. In this particular case, we are getting x is equals to y log x y. Now we have already understood the basic concept of logarithm, where logarithm says that if we have two different values present inside the logarithm, then we can apply the formula log a into b is equal to log a plus log b. So over here this is log xy, so we can write this as log x plus log y. Now if we differentiate on both sides, differentiating both sides with respect to x, so differentiation of x will give you 1. And over here, we are basically considering this one to be the first function and this one to be the second function. So we are going to apply the concept of UV method, where we will keep the value of log x plus log y as it is, and we will differentiate y with respect to x. Then we will keep y over there and we will differentiate this entire function. So dx of log x plus log y. Now the next thing is that dy by dx will remain as it is. It will be log x plus log y dy by dx plus y. If we differentiate log x, we are getting 1 by x, and if we differentiate log y, we are getting 1 by y. But with y, we will get dy by dx also. So let's take all the dy by dx containing term on the right hand side and without dy by dx containing term on the left hand side. So y by x that we are getting over here, we will take this on the other side. So it becomes minus y by x. It becomes minus y by x. That is equals to log x plus log y plus 1 by y dy by dx. Now if you can figure out this log x plus log y was already present in the first equation that is given to you. From here we can say that log x plus log y is x by y. So basically we can write this as x by y plus 1 by y dy by dx. If we simplify this, we are getting x minus y by x. Now if we take the LCM, we are getting x plus 1 over here divided by y. So from here we are getting dy, or let me write over here, from here we are getting dy by dx is equals to, now after doing the cross multiplication we are getting x minus y divided by x into y divided by x plus 1. This can be written as y bracket x minus y by x bracket x plus 1. This is your answer. I hope you understood the example of this implicit function.